Here's an AFN News update for you. I'm Bronson Woodruff. President Biden declared the U.S. must not retreat from the world as he delivered his final address to the UN General Assembly today. This as Israel and Hezbollah terrorists in Lebanon continue to edge toward all-out war. Biden praised his withdrawal of American troops from Afghanistan, despite the tragic deaths of 13 American troops and hundreds of Afghans in a suicide bombing during the chaotic withdrawal. Billions of dollars in American military equipment was also left behind and is now being used by the Taliban terrorists who run the country. But his foreign policy legacy may ultimately be shaped by his administration's response to two of the biggest conflicts in Europe and the Middle East since World War II. Republicans on the House Foreign Affairs Committee are moving today to hold Secretary of State Antony Blinken in contempt of Congress after a contentious back and forth with the Cabinet Secretary. It was over an appearance to testify on the chaotic U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. Blinken said in a letter to Representative Michael McCall of Texas that he was profoundly disappointed in the chairman's decision to advance contempt proceedings and urged him to find a resolution in good faith. Israel says it will do whatever is necessary to push Hezbollah terrorists away from Lebanon's southern border. Israel is taking the fight to the Islamic terrorists in Lebanon in hopes of allowing Israeli residents who live in northern Israel to return to their homes. Those residents had to flee their homes after Hezbollah terrorists fired rockets into their area just a day after Hamas terrorists carried out their deadly massacre of more than 1,200 Israeli men, women, and children on October 7th. Meanwhile, bombardment from Lebanon's Hezbollah terrorists on Tuesday, today, damaged a supermarket in Israel's Arab city of Tamra, where the majority of residents are Palestinian citizens of Israel. And Tropical Storm Helene formed today in the Caribbean Sea and is expected to strengthen into a major hurricane while moving north toward the U.S. That's according to forecasters. Hurricane watches have been issued in parts of Cuba, Mexico, and a stretch of the Florida coastline, including Tampa Bay, according to the U.S. National Hurricane Center. A tropical storm warning has been issued for parts of the Florida Keys. The storm is expected to strengthen into Hurricane Helene on Wednesday as it approaches the Gulf Coast. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency Monday in dozens of counties ahead of its arrival. And that'll do it for this AFN News Update. Thanks so much for watching. You can also be sure and check out afn.net. Much more news there from a Christian perspective. I'm Bronson Woodruff.